as a starter. And some pretty good quarterbacks at Fresno State. Trent Dilfer, David Carr, former first-round picks. Billy Volek as well. Here's Matthews on the run this time, just gashing the Rutgers defense to the 35. Got about 15 there. You look at what happened the first 140 years of Rutgers football. They had one 1,000-yard receiver, and they had 2 last year. Here's Mason Robinson, who's going to split carries in the backfield with Cordell Young. Actually lost a yard there as Sherrod Davis comes up in run support. Brock also trying to hit Corcoran out of the backfield. Mason Robinson is in the game at tailback now. It'll be Robinson. Oh, great play as Robinson gets hogtied by Lauren Bell, and it'll bring up 4th down and goal.
Boy, this is the fight in the phone booth right here. Condense the formation down and just try to get leverage. And right here, Fresno State, they're going to pass the test first. Get great leverage and quick snap by Rutgers.
On 4th down, Fresno State not fooled. How about that? Rutgers calls 2 plays during the timeout trying to fool Fresno State on 4th down. Kyle Knox read it, and the Fresno State defense holds.
Very, very impressed with him in this ball game.
That last play was officially a running play. 3rd down and 1. Robinson not going to get there. Fresno State whipping Rutgers at the line of scrimmage. Marvin Haynes coming in around from the secondary to make the tackle after everybody in the offensive line was stood up.
They've got a way to go if they're going to get to last year's average here in the second half.
4 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 6 at the Fresno State 33. Again, Matthews, a burst past the marker to the 44. Malice on the tackle, but that's a gain of close to 11 for the sophomore tailback. It's going to be a matter of money. He can get paid at Rutgers. I don't know if there's going to be
this program continues to grow. The location, all that's gone into it, money's going to be there for Greg Schiano.
Of course, they have to win. Wiley is wide open, and there he goes inside the 30-yard line. The first big play today for Fresno State on offense. Courtney Green eventually made the tackle, but it's a 1st down for Fresno State.
It's disrupted his rhythm.
First attempt for Kevin Gessling. He's a freshman. Like Sansan T for Rutgers, and Gessling more successful than T, and we finally have points at the 10:33 mark in the 3rd quarter. Football game was held back in 1896 here on the campus of Rutgers at College Avenue Gym. Brandstater has a man wide open, caught by Ajera Tutu inside the 10, pushed out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. Brandstater airs it out on 1st and 10, and Ajera Tutu got behind the secondary.
Boy, this is just taking a shot down the field here. Just come out after a punt, and you're just going to take a shot. Watch Brandstater, his eyes. Watch him go inside, and then now he sees Ajera Tutu wide open down the sideline behind the coverage. Now you just run as a quarterback. Throw that extended handoff. So many times you see guys overthrow or underthrow a receiver. There, he puts it right where he could catch it, and now it's just a sprint to the end zone. Brandstater looking off the coverage, allowing his receiver to get behind the secondary.
77-yard pass play to the ground. Matthews to the corner. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Well, it looks like preseason's over, and it's time for the regular season to start. And here we go, Fresno State. They've come out of that deep sleep they were in early in the first half of this ball game. Watch
down through the air. They go back to the ground, and down goes Cordell Young. Remember, in the first half, Rutgers was running the ball well on 1st down. Not in the second half. John Manga, a Ram quarterbacks. He's a former player in the NFL at the quarterback position. 1st down at the 39-yard line. Young hammered in the backfield. Oh, boy. Kyle Knox. Forget the Dallas Cowboys. That's hard knocks right there. About 5 yards deep in the backfield.
Well,
they have no points. 4th down and 7 from the 36-yard line.
They hold here. They're going to have excellent field position to start their next drive.
4 wide receivers. Teal with time. Now the pocket breaks down. Teal sack. Kyle Knox there again. And Fresno State takes over on downs.
Well, the redshirt freshman Kyle Knox providing even better field position for Fresno State. And you talk about the necessary adjustments at halftime. Watch Kyle Knox here, right up on the inside, working against Mike Gilmartin, the right tackle. They are moving him around, kind of their pass rush specialist.
First down from the 15. Teal with time. Throws underneath. Underwood inside the 5. Underwood is in. Touchdown, Rutgers. That'll only improve his stock in the community. Tyquan Underwood. Looked like two Fresno State players ran into each other on that pass attempt to Underwood because there was two Fresno State Bulldogs in the area.
Well, it was a nice little underneath option route that gave him the ability to go inside or outside. If you feel the pressure of the defense go one way, he puts the brakes on and stopping goes the other way, and it was timed up just right by Mike Teal. Nice.
So UCLA on the schedule and in conference play, but they're 1-6 under Pat Hill against Boise State. So keep that in mind as Miller bursts through a wide open gap, breaks a couple tackles, and eventually pulled down in Rutgers territory at the 47. That'll win the rest of your games out of conference. You're not going to a BCS game.
He couldn't have said it better, Pat Hill. He just said, hey, we hadn't been as good as Boise State and Hawaii in the last couple of years.
Ryan Matthews. Again, a huge hole down the middle of the field, and Matthews is inside the 20.
This is tough.
Well, it'd be about a 50-yard attempt from here. Fifth penalty on Fresno State. Brandstater going to go downfield, man there! What a catch inside the 5 by Ajera Tutu. Down at the 2-yard line.
Boy, Ajera Tutu has great leaping ability. He's 6'3" and a big receiver at 210 pounds, junior out of El Dorado Hills, California, but he gets a nice outside release, but nothing on him. Jason McCourty, you got to at least get a bump on him, and he gets to the safe.
Fresno State's offense after Rutgers gets momentum back.
Yep.
A good drive by the Knights, and the Bulldogs come right back down and score. Extra point by Gessling is good, and it's a 10-point lead.
You got to go down and
down in 2 at the Rutgers 47. Again, Matthews first down into the secondary. Oh, great balance by Matthews. And he's to the 36. BCS conference beating a BCS conference. And it looks like the WAC, if things continue this way, going to have a second one. See what happens on 3rd and 4. Matthews got the first down and more. The burst to the outside. Breaks tackles inside the 5. And finally tackled shy of the end zone by Jason McCourty.
Boy, Matthews showing us something there that we didn't see all day, and that's the burst of speed. We saw him run with power and be physical inside, but watch the speed here, stretching it out, and now there's the gear. Very impressive.
Has verbally committed to attend Fresno State. Second down and goal at the 1. He'll give it to Matthews again. Matthews with his 3rd touchdown for Fresno State.
This magnitude and then going into conference play. So I think if you're a head coach, you preach that to a team that, look, you got to be up each and every week, not just when we go to Rutgers, not just when we play against Wisconsin.
Tip, sorry, Andre, by Young, and intercepted by Haynes, his 2nd interception of the day. He picked off Teal in the end zone earlier in the contest on a flea flicker. And that should seal the deal for Fresno State.